All right, folks, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're going to go on to case number 4 in the Fairview District. Cross My Heart. Ooh, Jacob, I thought Greensboro would feel like a quaint little town compared to Chicago. But now we're dealing with a serial killer. Something is out there killing people with lethal mix of amlodipine and Rocacal, discussing the murders at sudden cardiac arrest, and we got no idea when they might strike next. The Rocacal killer, as the press will no doubt call them, has stolen shipment of amlodipine and has already killed at least 11 people. And who knows how much higher that number might go once Martini does combining through the hospital's medical files. Jacob, have you seen Jones? I've been looking for him everywhere. We haven't seen him everywhere, Chief. I'm sorry. I bet he's hiding to escape patrol duty, Valentine's Day, and a serial killer on the loose. Can't afford him slacking off. Not to mention a body's been found at the mall. It's not the serial killer, but it's Valentine's Day, and we can't have a killer on the loose without the crowds at the mall. Fairview Mall will be opening in a couple hours, with thousands of people hurrying to get the perfect present for their beloved, and Jones is hiding when I need him on this case. Chief, don't worry, we got this case, don't we, Jacob? And if we go now, we can make sure it's taken care of before the mall opens. Excellent, Jacob. I can count on you to be quick and keep everything at the mall safe. I do not want another murder on Valentine's Day. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, this is giving me the creeps. Holy Jesus. Oh my goodness. There's the body. Oh, it's a green apple. Say what? Got a star on the first try? Oh no, Jacob, the chief was right. The man's been murdered. The mall hasn't even opened yet for Valentine's Day, and we already have a casualty on our hands. This doesn't bond well for the day. You're right, at least he's not a victim of the Rocacal killer. An arrow through the heart has got nothing to do with amlodipine, even though it stopped his heart just as efficiency. The victim's name tag said Brad Price. He appears to be the owner of the kale shop over there. The pink pieces look like trash, but if you think they could lead us somewhere. And maybe that letter bed could give us something good if you work your magic on its lock. Alright, Jacob, with the mall due open shortly and business owners opening shop, we need to focus on catching this killer Cupid. Let's get this show on the road. Well, considering, as I was saying, let's get this show on the road. We only have 1 star, so we can only do one of these. Ooh. Jacob, that heart-shaped balloon you just resorted said. Bones Balloons, Valentine's Day sale. This must be the promo sign for the balloon kiosk over there. Ironic to advertise a balloon sale on a balloon. So this bone person wasn't at his coast when we got here. They might have been in the mall. I agree. We better have a talk with Mr. Bone. Alright guys, I'll see you guys soon when I get some stars. So see you guys in a little bit. This is Galaxy Nail 2025. Over and out. Alright folks, we are back. Just go ahead and grab more stars to go through these. Let's do this. Interesting. Oh wait, that's not it. Oh my god, that's gonna... Nope, that's not it. Bullseye, Jacob. There was a bow in the bag. much you want to bet this bow is what the killer used to shot the deadly arrow at the victim? Let's get this Dorito right away. Okay, let's do this. Sorry about that. 3 hours. Okay, not bad. Great. Okay. A spoon. Roses are red, violets are blue. It's Valentine's Day, so buy a balloon. Mr. Boone, I take it. We'd like to ask you some questions about Brad Price. He was murdered 2 feet away from your kiosk. Brad was murdered just like him to go ruin Valentine's Day? It seems like his Valentine's Day was worse than yours. I take it you knew him. Well, Brad was, how could I put this gently, a bit of a bonehead. He thought his poop didn't stink. I blame my Kisok for his lack of science. Rather, my balloons are blocking the path to a spot. It's not my fault nobody wants to eat kale. It's nasty. Soon enough, someone started bursting my balloons. I couldn't prove it. It was Brad, but I'm no fool. I know it was him. And here I thought all those massages Brad was getting at the wellness center would calm him down. Millennials figures. Wait, did you say the victim used to get massages at the wellness center? Jacob, we should head over there and go check things out. Let's do this. I'll probably may not get a start right here, but I'll try. Lock tablet, that's obviously going to be something. Blue bag. And an ice cream. Jacob, this sure is a swanky place. I feel relaxed if I could afford a little body work here. But back to work. This tablet might be useful if you can figure out its password. That spot basket has their victim's name on it. But searching through it will tell us more about him. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! 11616. Off to a bad start. 661 77. 7 9 6 1 1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Perfect. Jacob, this tablet shows the wellness center's appointments. Our victim's last appointment is bound to be in there. Let's have a look. Found it. It says our victim has just had an appointment yesterday with a certain Megan Lewis. Well, Jacob, we know Miss Lucas works here, so let's go have a word with her. Yeah, let's do this. But first, let's go and examine the victim's basket. Ooh, that's a lot. Jacob, did you just find 2 tickets to the Fairview Lacrosse Championship in the victim's spot basket? That's going to be a good game. Now we just need to find out who our victim was taken to the game. I'll get your testing kit. Okay, if I want to do both of these, I got to go ahead and get myself another star. I only have 1. And it's a good thing I have enough energy to actually get myself another star. Sorry, Ramirez. I'm going to have to save you until my teammates are fully filled. Coconut. Bathrobe. Swan, umbrella, ice cream, and golden fish. Perfect. let's do this. So our victim brought those lacrosse tickets for himself and a certain Tristan Collins. Those are good seats, Jacob. This Tristan must have been close to the victim. We should have a talk with him. Well, I only have 1 star, so I can only do 1. Hi, welcome to the Fairview Massage Wellness Center. I'm massage therapist Megan Lucas. How can I help you? Miss Lucas, we're the Grimsboro PD. We'd like to ask you some questions about one of your clients, Brad Price. Ah, yes, Mr. Price. He was one of my regular clients. Come here every week. He's not due back for another few days. Actually, Mr. Price won't be coming back at all. He's dead. Dead? But how? That's dreadful. I'd like to help, but we wouldn't really talk much. Just the usual pleasantries. Mr. Price mostly kept to himself, typing on his cell phone. Thanks for your help, Mrs. Lucas. We'll come back should we have any other questions. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and grab some stars. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and wait these 15 hours. This is Galaxy Nail 2025, over and out. All right, folks, we are back. Let's go ahead and talk to Tristan. Mr. Collins, thanks for seeing us. We'd like to ask you some questions about Brad Price. Sure, is Brad all right? Actually, he's not. He's been murdered. Murdered? That's horrible. Man, Brad was my oldest friend. We know each other since we were 6 years old. He was like family. We're very sorry for your loss. Did he have any enemies? Anyone who want him dead? Not that I can think of. Brad was a good guy. He was the only one that accepted me when everyone else thought I was a nerd. He even helped me get past my depression. I hit pretty low. To think that he's gone, gosh, I hope I don't fall into another funk. I feel bad for the guy. Jacob, the bow you sent me clearly packs a punch. It would easily send an arrow right through the victim's chest plate and into his heart. This bow is undoubtedly your murder weapon. Knowing the killer manipulated the bow in order to get the murderous shot off. I sent the weapon over to Amir in the lab, and he's got some info for you. All right, let's see what he's got to say. Hello, Jacob. Glad I can be of service here. So regarding the murder weapon, I found traces of melanin-activating substance on it. It's like the president tanning. I traced the particular molecular composition of the melanin-activating element and discovered that it's the main ingredient for the special lotions used in indoor training. Which means that since they left that lotion on the bow, your killer goes indoor training. Well, Jacob, we'll be sure to tan our killer's hide once they've been caught for the murder. So we did find our murder weapon. Interesting. Bonjour, Jacob. It's lovely to see you today, and thank you for the Valentine's gift you sent. You know how to treat a lady's corner. Well, personally, I prefer chocolates over dead bodies, but to each their own. You gotta admit, Mr. Price would look rather dashing before getting that arrow. Nas Effin. That's besides the point. Allow me to fill you in on his death. As you know, Mr. Price was hit with an arrow to the heart. Unfortunately, that also means the killer never touched the body. On the other hand, the precision of the shot indicates the killer has impeccable aim. The arrow pierced the exact center of his heart. I guess your killer is a skilled archer. So our killer knows archery, huh? Jacob, if the killer thinks they're swift as an arrow, but they don't have a shot against you. Jacob, although I'm relieved we're not dealing with another victim from the Rocky Cal killer, we still got to figure out this murder fast. We found Brad Price killed by an arrow through his heart. Tragic, but I guess that's the way the heart-shaped cookie crumbles. The certainty doesn't bond well. Message of love we're used to having on Valentine's Day. Sorry if I'm yawning. I've been tired. And with the exception of Mr. Bone, who wasn't fond with the victim of his balloon bursting ways, everyone seems to paint a heartfelt picture of him. Detective Jacob? Is Detective Jacob here? Yes, Detective Jacob is here. Can we help you? Great, I'm from Fairview Flowers, and I've got a delivery for Detective Jacob. Alright, that's going to wrap up Chapter 1 of Case 4. I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This is Galaxy Nail 2025. Over and out.